Welcome to Divine Light Life Mastery Teachings, channeled by Opheana and Sikaal with the Family of Light. In this session, we connect with Ascended Masters Pallas Athena, Sanat Kumara, and Isis for part 2 of you and your mental energy body, your mind. The Ascended Masters in this session would like to share more on tools, ways to shift to higher timelines, ways to upgrade your mind, your mental energy body, your lower mind to raise above stories, dramas, ideas, ways of being, programs that have held you in place. The mind, the lower mind especially, can snag on so many thoughts, lower thought forms. In relationships, can be trapped in ideas of how a relationship needs to be with a partner, in marriage, with a child, with a colleague, with the community, with the world, even with spirit, with earth. The thoughts, beliefs, the programs that the mind can attach itself to, become trapped within, can hold a human being in the same state for their entire life if they do not choose to climb out of the trap, of the well, of the darkness, of the deep ideas of how they are supposed to be, beliefs that are so ingrained by society, by media, by family, friends. These beliefs that are ingrained can hold someone so strongly due to feeling that if they let go of being trapped or being in this habit, way of being, this way of relating, of living, that they will not survive. This is key. This is the key for the lower mind, for the mental energy body. Remembering the mental energy body firstly assists the human being to think clearly, to survive as a human being on earth. So number one priority for lower mind is survive. Survive. I must assist this soul to survive on this earth. And so if there are any signs of danger, any signs of failure to be loved, to be approved of, to be supported, to have a roof over their head, to have the needs met for survival. If there is danger in any of these areas, and the danger may be somebody rejecting them because they did not go along with what they wanted. For some, this is the highest danger, and therefore they do not change the way that they live for fear of losing this person, of rejection from this person, or from a group, or from a community, from a church, from a religion, from workplace, from a family that has guided their thoughts, beliefs, and programs in a certain flow. So there are many choices for each and every soul. How am I going to live my life with my mental energy body? Am I going to allow the lower mind to run my life? Or am I going to look at areas where I may rise above? Am I going to choose the old, or am I going to open my mind, look at what thoughts I'm having, which then create the beliefs that ingrain very deeply, the programs that I download in my system and hold to and believe I am a part of? If not, it is who I am. Am I going to continually stay in these old programs? This is who I am, this is how I do it. Or am I going to believe I am more powerful than these ideas, these beliefs, these programs, and rise above and allow Spirit to guide the way? To allow Spirit to merge with the lower energy body, the lower mind, the personality. Allow Spirit to infuse the higher frequency into the personality. The personality surrenders to this energy, which is guidance, intuition, highest timelines, and flows with the guidance from Spirit. And practice, this takes practice for the lower mind to believe it is safe to do this. As stated earlier, the lower mind can continually trip on, I need to survive, I need to assist this soul to survive, I need to survive. This area is risky, let's not risk, let's stay where we are, this is safer here, as an animal would for safety. However, remembering as a human being, you have free will. You can think beyond the second density state and rise above and realize you are safe. You can expand beyond these old beliefs, these programs, these relationships that have deep ingrained, unhealthy, limited beliefs. And some of the tools that the team would like to share today are to analyze how you think, to comb through how it is that you react to situations. These thoughts glue together, thought after thought after thought can glue together, becoming a belief. Look at what these beliefs are. Usually beliefs start with, I am this, I am that, this is how life is. I am unloved. This is a belief. I am unsafe if I leave this person. I will not have enough money if I leave this job. The world is against me. These are statements and beliefs that ingrain so deeply, they build and build and become an entity of their own and run your life from the lower energy body, from the lower mind. Feel how big some of these beliefs have become in your world, to a point where you cannot even recognize them. I don't have that belief. And yet, when you witness the situations where you have reacted strongly, and somebody is possibly reflecting back to you or asking you to please listen, to please see there is another way, to please witness how you are behaving, look at, well, is there a belief below this reaction? What were my thoughts? While I was in emotional reaction, what thoughts triggered survival mode, emergency mode? I'm not safe, I must leave this place, I must leave this person who is telling me something that they say is true, and yet it's not true, it's not safe. They are telling me there is something wrong with me. I can't hear this. I need to shut down, move away. I need to react, tell them they're wrong. This is just who I am. This is emotional reaction to the mind telling the lower energy bodies, the personality, ego, survival mode. It is unsafe. There is disapproval. There is unworthiness happening. And as children, all humans learn to ground a belief for a certain time, often for their entire life. However, if these programs or beliefs are upgraded regularly, they will shift and move. However, as a child, one of the beliefs to survive is, I need to be loved to be safe. This love from my parents creates safety. When I see behavior from them that shows that they are not loving me, I'm not safe. When they do not approve of me, I am not safe. When they behave in ways where they take their love away from me, I have done something wrong. I must behave in ways to hold on to their love. Whatever it is that they need me to do, I will do because I need to survive. And so as children, this is a necessity to survive, to behave as the larger human beings tell me I need to behave. Therefore, it is a healthy, to a certain extent, belief at that point in time to not regret, resent, or undermine what the past was, to understand that was necessary at that time, to not blame, to not feel guilty for, to let go and to upgrade these beliefs now, to see what they are and to dissolve them, to let them go, to surrender them, to raise up from the well of, I need approval, I need love, I need people in my life to feel safe. I need to be out of survival mode. Therefore, I will do what I always do in that situation. And most people on earth go back to when they were children. What did I do when I needed to survive? I will please others. Or some will overpower others. Some will lay down and do nothing. If I hide and be quiet, I will be okay. And so these are all areas, these survival modes can get activated, triggered. And so it is important to look at how these thoughts trigger the emotions and the beliefs, to recognize the emotional reaction, to sit back and to feel into, as I am reacting, what are the thoughts? Write them down. Feel into them, follow them, keep asking questions. How do I feel about that? Am I safe? in this situation, in this relationship? Where does it take me? Allow yourself to go to worst case scenario, because if you do this, if you go to your absolute worst nightmare in this situation, your lower mind will tell you what it is deeply fearful of, scared of happening, trying to fix so that you do not fall into the worst case scenario. Allowing the lower mind, the personality ego, to witness worst case scenario, to shine the light on this situation, relationship, belief of worst case, to really look at it. What am I truly scared of here? Allows the personality to witness that they will survive. They will survive this situation. There may be pain, however, it's survivable. There may be loss from that lower state. However, they will survive. There may be darkness at times from the lower state of mind in this worst case scenario. However, they will survive. And this is where it is important to continue to dig deep and find these beliefs of, I need this person to love me or I will not survive. I need to have enough money or I will not survive. I need the children to be okay or I will not survive. I need to be successful or I will not survive. I need to look a certain way or I will not survive. Some of you may be feeling or thinking, this is laughable. Of course I wouldn't think that. However, if you dig deeper underneath reactions of the personality, of the emotional body, they're usually triggered by the mental lower mind telling the system, which is the emotional body as well, alert, survival mode. And so, combing through once again, checking through, looking at all areas as you would a full scan of your computer. You want to scan the mental energy body for lower thought forms. Where does it begin? Where does it develop to? Into beliefs. What do I believe about myself that makes me fearful in this situation? What about me makes me believe I am better than or less than, or that I have to do more or do less or to be more? What beliefs have been created in my life that I no longer need, that do not serve me? They served me as a child, maybe. They do not serve me any longer. I need to now release them, rise above, to witness that I will survive any situation that comes about on my path, to believe deeply that I will be guided by spirit. First of all, looking at and releasing these old beliefs, lifting old programs by using all of your tools, by choosing well where and when you spend your time. Where are the programs coming from now? The media that you connect with, social media, TV, the internet, news, friends, family that share news, ideas. Fearful survival modes, clicking in, belief systems, rants and raves about how things are. This is how the world is, therefore this is how you need to be or you will not survive. Click, another program downloads. Uninstall program. Use meditation to dissolve these programs. Use your commanding energy to lift these programs from your field. Ask the family of light to assist in lifting programs from your field. And choose well how you spend your time and who you spend it with. The people, the places, the circumstances where you spend your time, where you place your lower energy bodies, will determine to a certain extent what programs you are choosing to allow into your field. Give yourself a clean mental energy body by choosing well, by cleaning out old thoughts, old stories, old beliefs, old survival modes that you no longer need. From the highest perspective, you are immortal. Your spirit moves into a vessel, a physical body, and moves out of a vessel. It does not die. Your spirit does not die. And yes, the personality screams, but we die. This body dies. However, if you raise above it all, what is the body for? Are the lower energy bodies to stay in survival mode like a second density animal, or are these lower energy bodies to assist you to ground spirit in this lifetime, to do your mission, to do what you came here to do, to truly be the highest version of yourself, to channel spirit through your cells, through your communication, through your lower mind, through the many areas of creation that you have been gifted with: the human body, the physical body, the emotional body, the mental body. The soul holds space as the spirit runs through and channels through. And as you let go of these old thoughts, beliefs, and programs, more spirit aligns with the frequency of these energy bodies, aligns with the frequency, and spirit enjoys merging with this frequency. And the personality is convinced it is quite nice to align so that spirit can merge more with me. Set up your life so your lower mind and your personality enjoys merging with spirit more and more. Clean up your mental energy body, your lower mind. Show your personality, ego, it is safe. These are old ideas. It is not truth. Ground universal truth into your mental energy body and show the way of your divine path to your personality. And you will walk hand in hand, spirit and lower mind together. The lower mind in service of your spirit.
Sanat Kumara, Pallas Athena and Isis wish to share some very practical potential solutions for you in the journey with your mental energy body, your mind, your lower mind, and allowing more of the power of your higher mind to more permanently infuse your creation cycle. As discussed before, in dealing with physical body issues, emotional issues, mental issues, and feeling overwhelmed with where to start your healing process. A good general guideline is to start with the healing of the emotions and the emotional energy body, for this directly affects the healing of the physical body and the healing for the mind. For to transform beliefs in the lower mind, it is an easier process if the emotional triggers, the emotional stories have been calmed. Now the beliefs and thought processes that have led to these beliefs often create these emotional trigger moments. So the beliefs are at the basis of the emotional pain, challenges, issues, and often thus the physical body pain, challenges, issues. To work with changing these beliefs, often held deeply in the subconscious mind and projected into the conscious mind, the aware mind, it is an easier route to first remove the emotional triggers, the emotional stuck energies. The next step is to be very aware of your thought processes and programs as discussed before, and ultimately change your belief systems. Some very practical methods that can lead to success and transformation are kinesiology, different forms of kinesiology, different meridian techniques, for instance, EFT, techniques which specifically work with the mind, like NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, or hypnosis. These type of techniques can all assist greatly in transforming powerfully held beliefs in your subconscious mind and your conscious mind as a projection of your subconscious mind. As you move through the healing and transformation of these beliefs, and even work with creating new beliefs that are more aligned to your higher truth, your spirit will allow you to understand that you are a multidimensional being in an earthly incarnation, and so a next level of healing your belief systems is multidimensional belief healing. A very powerful tool for this is working with the divine decree process. This assists you to heal beliefs and programs held by not just your soul, but also soul extensions, all together making up your spirit. And so the order of healing starts with the emotional energy body, and then focusing also on the physical healing, transforming the lower negative limiting beliefs, raising the frequency of these beliefs in the lower mind, the subconscious and conscious minds, and then eventually working on multidimensional divine decree work through meditations, calling your spirit, support teams, call on us, say Sanat Kumara, Pallas Athena and Isis, for any assistance in this regard, for guidance in further healing. Always at the core of all of this lays your willingness for transformation, your willingness to change, your willingness to face the triggers that lead you to behave, create in certain ways. Trust deeply that you will be guided in each and every moment by your spirit if you will only listen and follow through on this guidance. Healing, transformation of your belief systems will lead to a totally new way of creating your reality in line with the guidance from your higher mind, allowing your higher truth to become the manifestation of your highest potential timelines.
As you raise in your consciousness, as you expand in your ascension process, learning clearing techniques on an energetic level is also a tool for the mental energy body. There are many levels of lower density energies, including entities, implants, and other types of programs, sometimes little trackers, different energetics that are of a lower frequency that can affect the mind. The Ascended Masters would like you to hold a view of these lower density energies in a place of neutrality. Do not get too attached. However, to learn techniques to clear any energies that are not yours. Sometimes the mental energy body can be clogged just like the computer system with viruses of the mind, with entities or implants that are trying to run the show. There are many levels from level 1 to level 10 of different intensities. Level 1 being a little annoying thought that keeps running over and over in the mind, that can be cleared. Or a level 10 where a person may feel nearly possessed by a negative energy. These are different levels of entities. There are implants that you may have had, galactic implants you may have had for many, many, many lifetimes. And once again, the team reminds you to stay neutral with this, because you have survived so far with these in your system if you do find them, or if the team assists you to shift them. And so it is important to educate yourself on how to clear and cleanse your field, to raise above, to transform all back to love light frequency, to ask the family of light to assist you in lifting these energies out of your field, to heal areas of your field that have allowed them in, and to make good choices so that these energies do not take over the system or become a little annoying virus within your operating system. Ultimately, you may rise above all. You may transform all so that you feel higher frequencies in your everyday life. However, there are many traps and there are many ways to trip and to fall or to be magnetized off your divine path. And the key is to continue to remember, am I aligned with my unique divine path? Am I living in my own energetic signature, or am I being pulled off? When you are being pulled off, that's when you can attract other lower density energies, or when new programs can download into your system, or when new thoughts and stories and traumas and challenges can activate and trigger, and therefore the personality goes again into the survival mode. Raise above all of this by cleansing the system emotionally and mentally, allowing your entire system the highest perspective to live your life from spirit, from your higher mind, from the highest version of yourself, creating space in your vessel for spirit to flow through, continually evolving and upgrading with ease and with grace, with willingness, with gratitude for growth, with courage to continue to step forward, even though the personality or lower mind might be whispering old thoughts. Let these go, dissolve these, freeze and dissolve these thoughts, stories, and beliefs. Shift them through so you may continue to be aligned and walk your divine path. Ascended Masters Pallas Athena, Sanat Kumara, and Isis honor you and thank you deeply. Bless you with ease and with grace, with empowerment, continually aligning with joy to your divine path. So many blessings.